Today I'm making grilled beer ribs. If you remember a couple months ago, I made grilled beer wings, and they were some of the best wings I've made. So I thought the same recipe would work great with ribs, and boy was I right. These aren't your typical barbecue ribs. The flavor, texture, and tenderness is amazing. So let's get started. I'm going to start by making the beer bath, and I'm just using 12 ounces of pilsner beer. You can use whatever kind of beer you like. I think almost any beer would work. Followed by half a stick of butter, chili powder, granulated garlic, granulated onion, black pepper, salt, Worcestershire sauce. I love that sauce, but I cannot pronounce it correctly to save my life. Hot sauce, and I'm using Texas Pete hot sauce. Give everything a good mix to get all the spices combined, and don't worry about the butter, it'll melt soon enough. Now I'm going to add 2 racks of baby back ribs, also known as loin back ribs, that I've cut in half, and I have not removed the membrane. As you've seen in my previous rib videos, I prefer to leave the membrane on. If you prefer to take it off, that's just fine. Now we're ready to go out and get these on the grill. I have my grill preheated to 300 degrees and set up for indirect cooking with apple wood for smoke. Add the ribs, close the lid, and let the ribs smoke and braise for 1 hour. After 1 hour, rotate the ribs. Place the ones that were in the smoke into the beer bath, and then the ones that were in the beer bath into the smoke. Now close the lid and let them smoke and braise for another hour. After another hour, a total of 2 hours, we're going to rotate them once again. Now I'm going to close the lid and let them go for another hour, and then I'm going to flip them one more time and we'll come back after 4 hours total. Here's the ribs after 4.5 hours. I rotated the ribs a total of 4 times over 4 hours, and the last time I rotated them I put them meat side up, and they've been cooking like this for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to rotate them one more time, meat side up, close the lid, and let them go for another 30 minutes, for a total of 5 hours. After 5 hours, the ribs are tender. I've removed the ribs from the grill and set my grill up for direct grilling. Now I'm going to finish the ribs over direct heat to give them a nice char. Once all the ribs are on the grill, I'm going to start basting them with our beer bath. And this is when that intoxicating smell hits the neighborhood and the neighbors go crazy. You'll have to baste these very quickly to keep your flare-ups down, and close the lid and let them go for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, flip the ribs over. Baste them again with the braising liquid, and this isn't meant to be a barbecue sauce or glaze. What it's doing is steaming the flavor into the ribs as it hits the hot coals. Now close the lid and let them grill for 5 more minutes. Flip and baste them one more time. Close the lid and let them go for 5 more minutes. Give them one last flip, but do not baste this time. You want to get a nice crispy char on the outside. Close the lid and let them go for 5 more minutes. After the last 5 minutes, the ribs are done. And look at this beautiful char. And there you have it, grilled beer ribs. These were every bit as good as the beer wings, if not better. The texture, tenderness, moisture, and flavor of these ribs was amazing. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.